Now, whether it's the farm animals we just saw or our pets at home, it's our job to take care of them since they can't do it for themselves. I caught up with a few veterinarians from a popular Animal Planet show who had some advice to share with us. We love them on Animal Planet show, The Vet Life. Now we are turning to the doctors today to help us with our own pets. Welcome, Dr. Blue, Dr. Ross, and Dr. Lavigne. Doctors, first off, if you all decide that this vet thing is not what you want to do, you guys could kind of turn into a comedy team, because I've watched a couple of your episodes and you guys are pretty funny.
I was born that way.
He is kind of a buffoon.
Well, I think that's what kind of makes the show extra interesting. Of course, The Vet Life, we get to see everything you guys do in the office, your new office in Houston, by the way, congratulations. And then we also get to see your family life.
Thank you. Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of those things that we wanted to portray the show in a different kind of light versus your everyday veterinarian just sitting there in the office, which is a big part of what we do. However, you know, we are husbands, all of us. We are fathers, all of us. We're pet owners, all of us. So we have other things that we like to do, and I think it's a good idea to show those things, especially when you're trying to motivate young people to see that they can actually do what we're doing. We're, you know, for the lack of a better word, average Joes. So, you know, we just happen to be veterinarians, and it's something that if we can do it, you want to inspire other young people that they can do that as well.
Well, speaking of, do you guys think that you guys have any future vets in your own families with your own kids?
Yes, both of my kids say they want to be vets. You know, I think that's a dream of probably 90% of the kids until, you know, they grow up and they see that, you know what, I don't want to be a vet. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a pediatrician. So right now, both of my kids state that they want to be veterinarians. But I guess as they get older, as they pick a path that they want to go, that definitely will let me know if that's something that they're actually inspiring to be.
Well, my son, he wants to be a veterinarian sometimes. The rest of the time, he wants to be a dinosaur.
Those are two hard things to choose between.
Yeah, being a dinosaur is very difficult to be, so I think if anybody can do it, he can.
Yeah, it's funny. My son came in a room today, and he said that he wanted to be a tiger. So I was like, what, a tiger? He was pouncing on me while I was asleep. I was like, okay, so you're a tiger now. So it's just you never know which direction they want to go in.
Well, my kids used to, say that they wanted to be veterinarians. That's kind of changed.
Well, you know, Dr. Ross, if your children do decide they want to be veterinarians, they have big shoes, considering you call yourself the LeBron James of veterinary medicine. Those are some big shoes to fill.
Well, you know, one reason why I stated that, LeBron James is a team player. And, I have two great teammates on side of me. He's good at what he does. He's a great offensive player. He's a great defensive player. And the most important thing is he's a team player. And, I can't be where I'm at right now without my two partners. So we consider ourselves the big three.
The big three.
We're trying to get that championship ring.
Well, before I let you guys go, Dr. Lavigne, since I have you guys here, I know Houston's hot. You guys know Tucson's hot. Can you maybe give some of our viewers some tips on how to keep our, pets safe during this time of year, hydrated, make sure, some of the things that you see the animals come in there at your office don't happen to us here?
Absolutely. Tucson is, not far from where we were in Vegas. Similar climate, very dry heat. Hopefully most people, bring their pets indoors. That would definitely help out. But, if they are outside, making sure that they have, access to good shade. If you have some kind of house for them that's, well ventilated. So they can kind of escape from the sun, and then also just making sure they got access to fresh water at all times. Making sure they don't accidentally tip their bowl over and they're out there with an empty bowl. You thought you put water out there, and next thing you know, it's empty. And then just walking them, especially out there in that desert kind of climate. That asphalt and concrete gets, really hot from the sun. So if you can try to walk them in the early morning or late evening so that, they can actually burn the pads on their feet and can be real painful.
Absolutely. Those are some great tips for us. And doctors, I want to thank you for letting us into your lives and into your practice to see everything that goes on, from tigers to puppies to snakes. You guys cover it all. So I can't wait to see what the future episodes have.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You can catch all 3 of these doctors on The Vet Life, which airs on Animal Planet on Saturday nights. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.